Mining in Star Citizen has seen some important changes over the past few updates, significantly improving the quality of life for players who enjoy this profession. These improvements may not revolutionize the core mechanics of mining, but they have brought valuable convenience and flexibility to the experience. In this video, I will guide you through some of the most impactful changes that miners can now benefit from. We begin with the Prospector, the very first mining ship introduced in the game. While the ship itself remains mostly unchanged, the systems around it have evolved in a meaningful way. Previously, once the ore bags were filled, miners had no more choice but to return to a refinery to offload them before heading back out, resulting in repeated interruptions to their mining runs. That cycle has now been broken. Players can purchase additional ore bags, ideally the Argo variants, which increase total capacity from 32 to 48 SCU, and these can now be properly used with freight elevators. In the past, attempting to offload bags through elevators was an unreliable way and often infuriating process, as elevators would sometimes swallow the bags, resulting in either the loss of empty containers or worse, the loss of bags filled with valuable raw materials. Fortunately, this issue has been resolved. Bags now transition properly, allowing miners to safely swap full containers for empty ones and continue operations with minimal disruption. Another welcome improvement is the ability to sell ore directly from local inventory rather than being forced to process sales through the ship itself. This change allows players to unload their mined materials into local storage as a station and then immediately return to mining without the need to wait for refining to complete. The result is a more continuous and flexible mining loop. However, this system is not without its trade-offs. If players accumulate large quantities of raw ore, hundreds of SCU for instance, well, they are then going to face equally long processing time at the refineries here, so that means that you are going to sometimes wait for hundreds of hours. It is therefore essential to plan accordingly and reserve time for other in-game activities while waiting for the refining process to complete. To further test the new mining workflow, I also used the Golem, the latest entry-level mining ship available in Star Citizen. This vessel features 2 dedicated Drake ore pods, and like with the Prospector, additional pods can be purchased to expand capacity. I loaded the Golem along with extra pods into a C2 Hercules and charted course for Pyro. This setup allowed me to extend my mining expedition significantly, remaining in remote mining locations for extended periods without the need to return to a refinery. By simply swapping full pods for empty ones, I was able to mine multiple nodes at a single location without interruption. In truth, I eventually had to return because the Golem had sustained too much damage to continue, but the concept proved its effectiveness, greater efficiency, reduced travel time, and higher overall yield. These changes mark a substantial step forward for mining gameplay in Star Citizen. Players with larger support ships can now support extended mining operations with ease, while even solo miners will benefit from reduced downtime and a more fluid loop. The ability to decouple mining from immediate refining, combined with reliable freight systems and expanded capacity, creates a more rewarding and profitable experience. For those who take the time to adapt to these new possibilities, mining has never been more engaging and therefore more lucrative. And if you found this little mining guide here, well, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel a lot. Subscribe for more Star Citizen content. We also have a giveaway. I'm giving away Miss Fortune this month. Just a few days left. All you have to do is to subscribe and comment to any videos posted this month. 10 entries will be put into the Wheel of Names, automatic entries for Patreon and YouTube members. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, a big shout out to Dr. Fabin, Phil Carter, Shadow Rise, Ducky to Docker, and Zero Crusher. I have been Erad, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Rise a sea of mysteries, stretching as far as we can see. The feeling is so singular, some will find it eerie, some will tell you stories, but I've gotten used to the scene. I guess it has become a routine. It's not so lonely